Oh, Zion, the promised land, land of beauty, wonder, unworldly views, and hikes named after angels. We could not wait to get in. But since the park's reopening, we were warned to get there super early.
Our journey began at 5 a.m.
Good morning. It's 20 after 5, and we are on our way to Zion National Park.
Even after research, getting to Zion National Park became a bit of a mystery. We heard people were waking up at 4 a.m. just to get to the park that opens at 6:30 a.m. But when we got to the gate at the east entrance, it was open and no one was there. We drove for almost an hour into the valley and through the historic Zion Mount Carmel Tunnel, which is a crazy 1.1 miles long, en route to the Angel's Landing trailhead.
As it turns out, it's Zion Canyon Scenic Drive that's hard to get into. It's a total of 6.4 miles long and where you access many of the most popular trails. We soon found out people have been waking up even earlier than we thought, as early as 2 a.m. to be able to get onto this road. The gate that is locked is located at the Grotto. This is where the line of cars begins. When we arrived at 6:10 a.m., the line of cars was over 2.5 miles from the Grotto gate. We had no idea what was going on, so we parked at one of the few places we saw left and we hiked the additional 2 to 3 miles to our trailhead.
They may be closing it down.
Uh-oh.
A ranger just went by with his lights on.
The cars with the flashing lights that we saw were the rangers, on their way to open the Grotto gate at 6:30 a.m. Beyond the gate is the majority of the parking.
These are all the people that are getting turned back.
Most cars in line by 6 a.m. got parking, but some did not and had to turn around.
Zion Canyon Scenic Drive leads to two of Zion's most famous trails, Angel's Landing and the Narrows.
Okay, it's 7:30, and we're on the trail.
Yeah.
So,
Let's
pumped.
go.
Angel's Landing is a 5-mile strenuous hike with an elevation change of 1,500 feet. It is not recommended if you're scared of heights and is infamous for the final half mile where you use chains anchored into the stone face to reach the summit. Unfortunately, for our trip, this final section was closed. Even making it to Scout Lookout is worth the hike.
On the Walter's Wiggle.
We enjoyed meeting many chipmunks and squirrels here. I also enjoyed giving Mason a mini heart attack to get a killer photo op on a stone ledge that was like an armchair in the sky.
Oh, did you sit there too?
No, I was over there, but
I tried
like,
to.
you look scared. Oh, it's pretty far depth down. I'm sorry, it's kind of scary.
Yeah, I tried to talk her out of it, but she's not listening. It's all of that chain you get.
That's it. This would have been unbelievable.
From Scout's Lookout, we opted to continue our hike to West Rim Trail to summit Slick Rock. The ranger informed us that this is actually higher than the closed portion of Angel's Landing. The views were breathtaking, colorful, and made you feel thankful to be alive. But we're finally, I think we're at the highest. I kept looking around finding people higher, but we're finally on top.
It's pretty amazing to be here right now. All in all, it was a full day, and by the time it was said and done, we had hiked over 12 miles. We were beyond happy to venture into Springdale for lunch at Whiptails.
Jason, what are you eating?
Veggie burger. That's a nice stack right there.
We've found on this trip we both have a semi-obsession with a good veggie burger and have been ordering them religiously. At this stop, I tried something new and had the spaghetti squash enchiladas, which I cannot stop thinking about. This meal definitely felt like a celebration.
Said whiptail was delicious.
Highly recommended.
After lunch, we decided to try to decipher the hand-drawn map that our Airbnb host Dixie had given us. Aside from being very hospitable,
Waterfall.
she also had given us many secret tips and drew us this squiggly map to find a secret waterfall.
Dixie, you devil. What a magical place. I know this place is a secret because it was just us and a few locals. There are 3 adjacent pools and a tall waterfall. You can dive off the rocks into the water or wade in the shallow ponds. When we were there was even this crazy dude playing a pan flute. I am not even kidding.
Mason is beyond adventurous and decided to find the way up to the top of the waterfall where you can enjoy a top mini pool to yourself. This was not an easy scramble, and there is cactus along the way. I do not recommend trying this alone, just in swimwear or without real shoes on, like we did. Also, getting in and out of the pool is a 2-person thing. If alone, I might still be stuck there in that tiny magical pool.
But once you're there, wow.
It really was amazing. Thank you for pushing me to get up there. This waterfall was a crazy find that I will always remember. This was the day that just kept on getting better and better. Pure magic in Zion.
Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video and want to see what's next in our adventure, like and subscribe. Dixie, you devil.